It's Friday, and are you on pins and needles wondering what you got on the SAT? But maybe your scores haven't been released yet, and you're wondering, where the heck are they? If so, we're going to talk about this in this video, and we're also going to talk about the lawsuit against the College Board, which was recently lodged. So before we get started, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to our channel by clicking subscribe below this video. Head to supertutortv.com and check out the best ACT prep course ever. If you've given up on the College Board and you're ready to take the ACT, we got you covered. Check it out. We've got over 75 hours of video prep. We're trying to make the best course possible. You had people increase up to 12 points on the exam with an average increase of 5 points so far. So go and check it out. The other thing that I'll say, we're coming out with an SAT prep course. Probably early October is what we're aiming for. We don't have it quite nailed down in terms of what date, but you can sign up to find out more at supertutortv.com/subscribe, where we'll keep you in the loop of everything that we're doing and when that course drops. So, two things I'm going to talk about in this video. One is delayed score, the other is a lawsuit. So I realize some of you may have logged in to your College Board account today, hoping to find your SAT score and found the following message. We apologize, but your score is still being processed. You should get your score within a week. You'll get an email when your score is available. So if you got this message, I know you might be super freaking out because it's like, oh my goodness, I don't know what I got on the SAT. This is so unfair. And I just got on Reddit and I saw that a bunch of people already got their scores, and heck, there's even comments on Super Tutor TV videos that people have their scores. Where are my scores? I need my scores, right? And you're totally freaking out. Well, don't totally freak out yet. Just because you got that message doesn't mean that your particular score was canceled. But it does mean that there is some possibility that some scores at the testing center where you were may be canceled. I don't know for sure, but I do know what's happened in the past. And what I can tell you is what's happened in the past when there have been instances of security breaches on the exam, score releases have been significantly delayed. And we've seen this probably multiple times with releases of scores that are in Asia. I talk some about this in our How to Cheat on the SAT video, in which I talk about past cheating scandals. I'm not actually telling you how to cheat, FYI. I'm just telling you about how other people cheated. And basically what has happened is that when you have an incident like what happened here in the United States, which I talk about in our August SAT controversy video, if you haven't watched that yet, go get up to speed and then come back here. What has happened is when you have a leak of a test and some people have gotten a hold of that leaked test and they basically have an unfair advantage in taking the exam, the College Board has used statistical analysis to try to figure out who the cheaters were, and then has subsequently canceled some of their scores, and other people's scores have just gotten delayed. And depending on the circumstances, some people have been able to retake the exam, and then other people who are accused of hardcore cheating may have been banned from the test entirely. I can't necessarily speak to all of the situation and what will go on or what will go down. And my hope is that if you didn't cheat, that you won't get your score deleted and all of that terrible stuff. And I don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully, and for the majority of you, you probably will be getting your scores within the next week. So that's at least like a little bit of perspective on what might be going on there. And of course, some of this is speculation. I'm not the College Board. I don't claim to be the College Board. This is not legal advice. But from what I know and from past historical experiences, that's what I would say could be going on. There is now a lawsuit, a class action lawsuit that's been filed against the College Board. It's been filed by Nussbaum Law Group in New York City and Crichton and Love in Miami against the College Board, as well as the Educational Testing Service. The ETS is the organization that administers the SAT. And basically, the lawsuit goes like this. The people who took the SAT on August 25th or 26th unfairly had a test that was a recycled test, and according to this parent, that's not cool. So some highlights from the lawsuit for you guys, if you're curious about what it says. One thing that the lawsuit is based on is this idea that the College Board claims to be committed to SAT test security, and that the College Board basically makes an implicit promise in its terms and conditions that students have to sign off on, that they will provide a fair test whereby students can be judged against other students from different circumstances. They go on to basically say that history has shown that the College Board has had knowledge of test security breaches in the past, and they've been warned repeatedly of the dangers of recycling exams. I warned of it in my cheating video that I released in May, but more prominent journalists have also done so, such as Reuters in an article that was published in February, as well as many others who are critics of the College Board and those in the test prep and counseling community. In any case, What they claim is that many people had an unfair advantage on this exam because the exam was leaked and it was used within the test prep industry to prepare students for the exam, which gave them an unfair advantage. Basically, they've also said that the problem scope is in excess of $5 million, though they haven't named a particular amount that they're seeking from the College Board or what the restitution would be. We don't know what that is. But that's basically what the lawsuit's claiming. And they're claiming that this makes it unfair and that the College Board is profiting off of their cover-ups of their unfairness and that this isn't cool and they owe all those people who took the test in August something. This is a class action lawsuit. So what a class action lawsuit means is that you are part of the class, quote unquote, that is eligible to receive benefits if they win this lawsuit, so long as you fall under the parameters that they set up. So basically, if you took the SAT in August of 2018 on the 25th or the 26th, you are potentially part of this nationwide class. And you can join up with this lawsuit. Now, I don't have information about how to do that because I know some of you are like, how do I get in on this? I've been wanting to do this. Well, right now, I haven't seen any instructions necessarily on how to do so. We're going to continue following this course on SuperTutor TV. So if you haven't subscribed already, I recommend that you do. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook at SuperTutor TV or facebook.com/SuperTutor TV. And we'll try to keep you updated on what's going on. But that's the latest. And that's all we know for now. But I would guess that in light of this lawsuit, that the College Board may be taking a little bit more time to review some scores, or it might just be in light of the leak in general. This lawsuit may get you some money back. You might get a refund on your test payment or something else, but you're probably not going to see any of that money until way after the court case. And the other thing that usually happens with the class action lawsuit is that any remuneration is usually heavily diluted. So whatever you're going to see from this court case, even though it's probably going to smack the College Board into line and make sure that they don't continue to act in this way, it probably isn't going to get you everything that you so desire as a student, i.e. like a second take of the SAT, i.e. throwing out everybody's scores who you think cheated, all that kind of stuff. You're not going to necessarily get everything you want. In any case, that's about it. I hope you guys found this informative. If so, please give it a thumbs up. We want to keep you guys in the loop as to what's going on. I really hope you guys get your SAT score soon. If you do, tell us in the comments. And if you haven't gotten them yet, tell us too, and maybe we can figure out what the heck is going on here. I will talk to you guys soon. Stay tuned. We got a lot of cool stuff going on in the next week. Ciao, ciao for now, everybody.